How to get a $20,000 roof for $15,000. 5 insider secrets roofing companies hide. I'm about to show you how I help homeowners get $20,000 roofs for $15,000 and why most roofing contractors would prefer you never watch this video. The roofing industry has built-in profit margins that most homeowners never question. But once you understand where those margins hide, you can negotiate them down significantly without sacrificing a single thing in terms of quality or long-term protection. After more than 20 years in the roofing business, I've seen the same pattern repeat itself hundreds of times. Well-meaning homeowners overpay by thousands of dollars simply because they don't know which questions to ask or where the unnecessary costs are buried in their estimates. Just last month, I walked a homeowner through these exact 5 strategies. Her initial quote, $21,500. Her final contract, after applying what I am about to teach you, $16,200. Same quality roof, same contractor, same materials where it mattered. She just knew what to ask for and what to skip. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly where roofing companies build in unnecessary costs and the specific scripts to use when negotiating each line item on your estimate. You've worked hard for your home. The last thing you should feel is anxious or clueless when it comes to one of the biggest investments related to your property. Number 1, the off-season discount strategy. Late fall and winter, when roofing companies in the northern states experience their slowest season, their crews are sitting idle, their overhead is still running, and they're desperate to keep revenue flowing. Think of it like buying a snowblower in July. The product is exactly the same. You're just buying when demand is low and when suppliers are motivated. By scheduling your roof replacement between December and February, you can sometimes negotiate as much as 10% off your total cost. On a $20,000 roof, that's an immediate $2,000 savings. Sometimes more if the contractor is having a particularly slow quarter. Here's the exact script I use. I'm looking to schedule this product in late December or early February. What kind of off-season discount can you offer if I commit to that timeline? Notice what you're doing here. You're not asking if they offer a discount, you're asking what discount they offer. That subtle shift puts the negotiation in your favor because you're assuming the discount exists. You're just negotiating the amount. This means that if you're getting quotes now in peak season and your roof isn't actively leaking, you might want to hold off a few months. The same contractor, the same materials, the same quality workmanship, just better pricing because you're willing to be flexible on timing. Number 2, the premium upgrade trap. Let me explain the difference between a good quality synthetic underlayment and a premium underlayment. The premium version might cost the contractor $50 more per roll, but they'll mark it up $300 to $500 on your estimate. That's where the 40% margin comes from. Here's the truth. In most New Jersey climates, a good quality synthetic underlayment provides all the protection you need. The premium version is designed for extreme weather conditions. Think coastal hurricane zones or areas with heavy ice damming and constant freeze-thaw cycles. If you're in northern New Jersey and you don't regularly see blizzard conditions where snow is literally being forced horizontally under your roof edge, you're paying for premium performance you'll never use. By opting for a good quality ridge vent instead of the premium rigid option, you can save another $400 to $800 depending on the size of your roof. You're still getting proper attic ventilation. You're still preventing moisture buildup. You're just not overpaying for extreme weather engineering that doesn't match your climate. Here's what this means for you. You're not cutting corners. You're matching the materials to your actual climate and usage. This is exactly what preventative maintenance looks like when you understand the difference between necessary protection and unnecessary upsells. Here's the script to use.
I see you've quoted premium underlayment and a rigid ridge vent. Can you show me the cost difference if we go with a good quality synthetic underlayment and a standard ridge vent? I want to understand what I'm actually gaining for that extra cost in our climate.
If your contractor can't give you a specific answer beyond it's better or it's what we recommend, you're looking at an unnecessary upsell. A professional should be able to explain exactly what conditions would justify the premium materials and whether your home actually experiences those conditions. Number 3, the warranty factor. Let me break down how roofing warranties actually work because this is where a lot of confusion happens. The top shelf warranty packages, the ones contractors push hardest, typically cost $500 to $1,500 more than mid-tier options. Here's what most homeowners don't realize. Those premium warranties are either non-transferable or require transfer fees if you sell your home. The next owner doesn't automatically get that extended coverage you paid for. In many cases, the warranty dies with your ownership or costs the new buyer money and time to transfer. According to the National Association of Realtors, the average homeowner stays in their home for 13 years. But many New Jersey homeowners, especially those who do major renovations, move within 5 to 7 years. If you're planning to stay in your home for 20 plus years and you want that extra peace of mind, the top shelf warranty might make sense. But if you're a homeowner in your late 40s or early 50s who might downsize in the next decade, you might be better off saving that extra money and putting it toward your next property. The mid-tier warranty still covers manufacturing defects and installation issues for 10 to 15 years. That's all you need if you're not planning to age in place. This is about honest self-assessment of your long-term plans. Here's the script.
I'm likely to move within the next 7 to 10 years. What's the cost difference between your top shelf warranty and a mid-tier option? And can you confirm whether the premium warranty is fully transferable without fees?
What this tells us is that warranties are not one size fits all. The key thing to understand is matching the warranty term to your actual ownership timeline. If there's a mismatch, you're paying for coverage that provides zero value to you personally, even if it sounds impressive on paper. Number 4, the referral credit strategy. Here's something most roofing contractors won't advertise. They would much rather work on multiple homes in the same neighborhood during the same time period. It cuts down on logistics, reduces travel time between job sites, and makes crew scheduling far more efficient. Because of that operational advantage, most contractors offer referral credits if you bring them additional business. But here's the insider move that most homeowners never think to use. You don't have to wait until after your roof is done to ask for those credits. Think of it like a group buy program. If you know 2 or 3 neighbors who are also considering roof replacements, and let's be honest, if your neighborhood was built around the same time, multiple homes probably need new roofs right now. Approach the contractor together and ask for a group discount up front. I've seen homeowners save $500 to $1,000 per roof just by coordinating with neighbors. The contractor gets multiple guaranteed projects with minimal additional marketing cost, and you get immediate savings before the first shingle goes up. Instead of hoping you'll refer people later and earn credits you might apply to future work, you're creating the referral network first and using it as leverage during your initial estimate. Here's what this means for you. If you live in an established neighborhood where multiple homes were built around the same time, you're surrounded by potential savings. Start the conversation with neighbors now, not after you've already signed your contract and lost your negotiating leverage. Here's the exact script to use.
I have 2 neighbors who are also getting quotes for roof replacements this season. If we commit to using your company for all 3 projects, what kind of group discount can you offer?
We'd like to see the savings reflected in our individual contracts up front.
This is important because most contractors are willing to negotiate when you're bringing them concentrated work in one location. They normally won't just offer it unless you ask. You're doing them a favor by reducing their customer acquisition cost. Make sure that the favor gets reflected in your pricing. Number 5, the insurance supplement secret. Let me explain how insurance supplements work because this is the most misunderstood part of the roofing process. When your insurance company sends an adjuster to assess storm damage, they're working fast. They're often looking at your roof from the ground, maybe with binoculars, and writing an estimate based on what they can see in 15 to 20 minutes. According to the Insurance Information Institute, nearly 40% of initial roof damage estimates submitted by insurance adjusters miss critical components during the first inspection. This often happens due to time constraints or limited access during the initial claim review. Here's what they miss: damaged flashing around chimneys, compromised drip edge, failed step flashing along sidewalls, damaged ridge vents, or fascia damage that isn't always easy to spot. Think of it like a home inspection when you're buying a house. The inspector can only report what's visible during the walkthrough. Once you open the walls during renovation, you discover issues that weren't on the original report. The same principle applies to roofing. A professional roofing contractor who specializes in storm damage claims knows exactly what to look for during a supplement review. They'll compare the insurance estimate line by line against the actual scope of work needed to properly replace your roof and document the gaps with photos and detailed notes. I've seen insurance supplements add $2,000 to $4,000 to homeowners' approved claims simply by catching missed components. That's money you were entitled to from the start based on the actual damage. You just needed someone who knew how to document it properly and walk the adjuster through the reinspection. Here's what this means for you. If your roof was damaged in a storm and you're working with insurance, do not accept the first estimate as final. Work with a contractor who has experience with supplemental claims and can advocate for you during the reinspection process. Let me be very clear about something. This only applies to legitimate storm damage claims. This is not about inflating costs or filing fraudulent claims. This is about making sure the insurance company pays for all the damage that actually exists, which is actually what you've been paying premiums for all these years. The insurance supplement process is about thorough documentation and making sure nothing gets overlooked. It's preventative maintenance for your insurance claim, catching issues early before they turn into out-of-pocket expenses you shouldn't be responsible for. Now here's the reality. These 5 strategies work, but only if you're working with a contractor who values transparency over maximizing every possible upsell. You can schedule a free assessment on our website. We'll give you a detailed breakdown, answer every question you have, and show you exactly where you can save without sacrificing quality or long-term protection. This is about informed decisions, not pressure tactics. Let's recap what we've just covered. First, off-season timing can save you thousands just by scheduling during these slow months when contractors are motivated to keep crews working. Second, skipping unnecessary premium upgrades like extreme weather underlayment and rigid ridge vents can save another $1,500 to $2,000. If you're in a moderate climate, that doesn't require that level of protection. Third, choosing the right warranty tier based on how long you actually plan to stay in your home can save you $500 to $1,500 without sacrificing meaningful coverage during your ownership period. Fourth, coordinating with neighbors for group discounts can add another $500 to $1,000 in savings by giving the contractor concentrated work in one location. And fifth, working with a contractor experienced in insurance supplements can unlock $2,000 to $4,000 in missed coverage if you've had legitimate storm damage that wasn't fully documented in the initial estimate. Add those up and you could easily save $5,000 on a $20,000 roof without cutting a single corner on quality, craftsmanship, or long-term protection. If you're thinking about replacing your roof and don't want to overpay by thousands, click the link below and schedule your free roof assessment. We'll walk you through every line item, show you exactly where you can save, and make sure you only pay for what you actually need.